Now my dear students, we can see here question number 16. It is also interesting question which was asked in NEET 2019 exam. Here my dear students, for the cell reactions twice Fe plus 3 plus twice I minus to gives twice Fe plus 2 plus iodine aqueous. E naught cell that equal to 0.24 volt at 298 Kelvin. The standard Gibbs energy of the cell reaction is given that Faraday constant F is equal to 96,500 coulomb. My dear students, what is the concept and formulas? Here we can see that delta G is equal to minus NFE cell, and this is the free energy at a standard state. Here you can see the N is equal to number of electrons, and here you can see the plus 2 charge or minus 2. So here 2 electrons are taking part in the reaction. F is given by in this numerical 96,500 coulombs. E naught is already given by this in this question, and you can put the values and get the answer. Now we can see here this 0.24 volt. Yes, delta G minus 2 multiplied by the 96,400 500 multiplied by 0.24. My dear students, when you can multiply, you can calculate the delta G. So my dear students, here you can multiply this minus 2 into 96,500 into 0.24. Then my dear students, you can get the minus 3205, but it said joule, my dear students, and here answer is taken in the kilojoule. So here you can see the minus 46.32 kilojoule, because you are divided by 1000 and get the answer. So my dear students, you get the answer, that is B is the correct answer for question number 16. Now my dear students, we can go to the question number 17. For the cell involving 1 electron, E naught cell that equal to 0.59 volt at 298 Kelvin. The equilibrium constant for the cell reaction is, this question is also asked in NEET 2019. What is the formula which are used? Formula means in this chapter, my dear students, you learn all the formulas. When you learn all the formulas, you can put the formulas and put the values and conversion the unit and get the answer and select the NEET exam. Now we can go to the question number 17. My dear students, here formula is that E naught cell that equal to 0.0591 upon n log Kc. Here you can, here he want the equilibrium constant Kc, here he want the equilibrium constant Kc, give the value of E naught cell, that is 0.59, and my dear students, here n is equal to, here n is equal to 2. If my dear students, n is not given in the question, what happens? N is given in the question? Yes, you see the question involving 1 electron. So my dear students, n is given in the question 1. So now you can put the values 0.59, that go to 0.059 upon 1 into log Kc. Here you can see this log Kc, these values go to the bottom. You can also write here 0.59 upon 0.059, that equal to log Kc. My dear students, when this point is replaced, you get 2 0 here, place 2 0. When this point is replaced, 1 2 3, you place 3 0. These zeros are cancelled with each other here, you can see. So you can get the 590 upon 59, and when this is multiply, you can get the 10. Log Kc, my dear students, log Kc that equal to 10, and when we can take the anti-log, so Kc is equal to anti-log of 10. So that equal to 1 into 10 to the power 10 is the anti-log of 10, and that equal to Kc, my dear students. So your answer is question number 17, answer is D, 1 into 10 to the power 10. Here 1 into 10 to the power 10, this is your answer. Kc is equal to 1 into 10 to the power 10. Here we can put the, here if you learn this formula, here my dear students, you learn this formula and put the values, then you can get the answer. Now we can go to the question number 18, my dear students. In the electrochemical cell, here you can see the different concentrations are present, 0.01 molar, here 1 molar concentration are present. The EMF of this Daniell cell is E1. When the concentration of ZnSO4 is changed to 1 molar and that of copper sulfate changed to 0.01 molar. The EMF changed to E2 from the followings, and which one is the relationship between E1 and E2? And this question, my dear students, it is asked in 2017 NEET exam as well as 2003. It means after 14 years this question is an important question. After 14 years it is repeat. Now we can see here how can solve this question, my dear students. Here you can apply the formulas. Number 1 here, E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 1 upon n log Zn plus 2 upon Cu plus 2. My dear students, because here this is the product upon reactant, here Zn plus 2 is the product and here Cu plus 2 are the reactants. So you can put the Zn plus 2 upon Cu plus 2 in this formula. Now we can see that. We can put the here values. First of all, you can put the values of this, and these values are the values of E1. My dear students, here you can see the E1 and E naught cell minus 0.059 1 upon 2 log 0.01 upon 1. It means 0.01 means you can here see E1 that equal to E cell minus 0.059 1 upon 2 log, point is replaced by 100, 1 upon 100. 1 upon 100 means E1 is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 1 upon 2 log 10 to the power minus 2. Here my dear students, log 10 to the power minus 2 means E1 is equal to, we can solve E cell minus 0.0591 upon 2 into log 10 to the minus 2 means minus 2. So here minus 2 is present. Now my dear students, we can see here this 2 is cancelled by 2. Then my dear students, you can get the E1 is equal to E naught cell, this minus minus plus, then you can get the plus 0.0591. In this way, my dear students, you can solve the values of E1. Now we can solve the values of E2. Formula is same, E cell that equal to E naught cell. I can write the number 1 2 equation. E cell that is E naught cell minus 0.5091 upon n log Zn plus upon Cu plus 2. Now here this is the E2, my dear students, equation number 2. E2, when we put the E naught cell minus 0.0591 upon 2 log. Here you can see the concentration of ZnSO4 is changed to 1 molar. Here this is 1 molar and here this is 0.01 molar. So concentration is changed, means you can get the formula E2 that equal to E naught cell minus 0.0591 upon 2 log 10 to the power, your point is replaced log 100, and my dear students, log 100 is that equal to 2. That's why you can see here E naught cell minus 0.0591 upon 2 into 2, 2 cancel. That's why you can get E2 is equal to E naught cell minus 0.0591. So my dear students, you can correlate E1 and E2, then you can get this, my dear students. Here E1 is greater than E2, where E2 is obtained when E cell is minus 2.059. So, you can get the E1 is greater than E2. So, you can go the answer B. Question number 18, answer is B. In this way, you can solve this question. This is a very important question which are asked in 2-year NEET exams 2003 and 2017. Now, we can discuss the question number 19. Here, my dear students, if the E0 cell for a given reaction has a negative value, which of the following gives the correct relationship for the values of delta G0 and K equilibrium? You can see the formulas. By this formula, my dear students, you can see the delta G naught that equal to minus NFE cell. So, my dear students, here in this question, E0 cell is given a negative values. When this is negative, condition number 1, delta G0 that equal to minus NF into negative values of E0. So, my dear students, delta G is equal to positive, because a negative multiplied by negative, that is you can get the positive values, and when this is positive value, it means delta G is greater than 0. So, your answer is A or B. It is not correct answer. C and D is the wrong answer. Now, we can see here K equilibrium. My dear students, you can put the second formula of K equilibrium. What is the formula of K equilibrium, my dear students? Delta G that equal to minus RT log Kc. Here you can see in formula number 1, delta G is positive. When this is positive, means minus RT log Kc. It is a positive values is present. It means log Kc must be a negative. Log Kc must be a negative. Negative is negative multiply, you can get positive values. And Kc is must be a negative. It means Kc values is greater than 0, because it is a positive. Kc values is negative, means it is a less than 1. It is a Kc is less than 1. It is a negative value, means less than 1. So, my dear students, here you can see the values. Delta G is greater than 0 and it is a less than 1. So, you can go the question number 19, answer is A. It is a theoretical question and use the two formulas, and these two formulas you must be delta G is equal to minus NFE cell and delta G that equal to minus RT log. Now, my dear students, we can go to the question number 20. This question number 20 is also asked in NEET 2016 exam. Here you can see the pressure of hydrogen required to make the potential of hydrogen electrode 0 in pure water at 298 Kelvin. My dear students, what is the formula which are used in this question? That is E cell that equal to E0 cell minus 0.0591 upon N log pH2 upon H plus ions K square. This formula is used in this question. Now, we can see here N is the number of electrons, because my dear students, here in this hydrogen electron 0, pressure of hydrogen required to make the potential. It means, my dear students, here in this question pH2 is required and here this H plus ions, twice H plus ions accept 2 electrons to give hydrogen gas. So, my dear students, here you can see the, and this pure water, in pure water pH is equal to 7. So, H plus ions is equal to 10 to the power minus 7. Now, you can put these values 10 to the power minus 7. E0 cell for hydrogen, you can see the E0 cell that equal to 0 and he want the 0 E0 E cell is also 0. So, my dear students, 0 minus 0.0591 upon it is n is equal to 2, the 2 electrons are taking part, log pH2 is calculated and this 10 to the power minus 7 whole square. My dear students, it is a STP. At STP, standard temperature and pressure, standard 298 Kelvin. At STP, pH2 is 1 atmosphere pressure. So, my dear students, here he want the E cell is 0. E cell is 0 he required. E cell is 0, my dear students, when these whole values log pH2 upon 10 to the power minus 7 whole square value must be 0. pH2 upon 10 to the power minus 7 whole square log that value, my dear students, that equal to 0. So, E cell is the 0, and when this is a 0, my dear students, it means when log is replaced, you can pH2 upon 10 to the power minus 7 whole square, you can place the anti-log of 0, and anti-log of 0 means 10 to the power 0, and when you can put that 10 to the power 0, that equal to 1. So, my dear students, here pH2 that equal to 10 to the power minus 14, 10 to the minus 14 into 1. So, my dear students, your answer is pH is 10 to the power minus 14 atmosphere. Question number 20, pH2 is equal to 10 to the power minus 14. Okay. And what is the pH2 is equal to 10 to the minus 14? Pressure. So, you can get the answer, that is question number 20, you get answer 10 to the power minus atmosphere. Now, we can see here question number 21. Here, my dear students, question number 21, which is asked in NEET 2013 exam. A hydrogen gas electrode is made up by dipping platinum wire in a solution of HCl of pH is equal to 10 and by passing hydrogen gas around the platinum wire at 1 atmosphere. Oxidation potential of electrode potential would be, here my dear students, which formula is used? Formula you can see here, E cell that equal to E naught cell minus 0.0591 upon n log H plus ions means reactant e power 2. This formula is used in this question, my dear students, and pH2 pressure of hydrogen gas. Now, in this question, this hydrogen is 1 atmosphere, means it gives us 2 H plus ions and plus 2 electrons, and this is the oxidation is take place. My dear students, here this pH is equal to 10, so H plus ion concentration that equal to 10 to the power minus 10. Now, we can put these values in this formula. E cell that equal to 0 minus 0.0591 upon 2 log 10 to the power minus 10 because pH is 10 ka square, because 2 H plus ions are present, that is why here square is present, upon pH2 atmosphere that equals to 1 atmosphere is taken in this question. So, you can put the 1 here. Now, my dear students, we can solve it. Minus point, this is 2 log 2, 0.0591 upon 2 log 10 to the power minus 10 ka square. It means it is a 2 log 10 to the power minus 10, it is a multiply. So, my dear students, when we done the calculation, 2 is cancelled by this 2 and you can get the log 10 to the power minus 10, means you can also write in this way, minus 0.0591 into log m ki power n, that equal to my dear students minus 10 into log 10. So, you know log m की power n, that equal to n log m. So, here you can see the log 10 की power minus 10 means it is called minus 10 log 10. So, here my dear students, you can see here minus 10 log 10. When this log 10 is equal to 1. So, you can solve this question minus 0.0591 into minus 10 into 1. When my dear students, you can multiply this minus 10, then you can get the minus minus plus 0.59 volt. This is the E cell of this reaction. This is the calculation of this question, and this question is also asked in NEET 2013. My dear students, first of all you can use this formula. Then H plus ions is obtained by from this pH is equal to 10. So, you can see here H plus ions 10 to the minus 10, because we use formula H plus ions barabar 10 to the power minus pH. So, it is a 10 to the power minus 10. You can put the concentration here. Here hydrogen, pressure of hydrogen, you can get the 1 atmosphere and get the answer. E cell is equal to 0.59 volt. So, my dear students, question number 21, you can get the answer 0.59 volt. Now, my dear students, we can go to the question number 22. Consider the half cell reduction reactions Mn plus 2 electron to give Mn. E naught is equal to minus 1.18 volt, and second one is Mn plus 2, Mn plus 3, and this is the final reaction. Question number 22. Here you can see the half cell reaction concept. You can required reaction is the 3 Mn plus 2 to give Mn0 plus twice Mn plus. My dear student, this is your required reaction. Now here you can see the first reaction. Mn plus 2 is present in reactant here, and Mn present is product. So, you can write this reaction as it is, Mn plus 2 electron to give Mn. E naught that equal to minus 1.18 volt. Now, my dear students, in second reaction, this Mn plus 2 is converted to Mn plus 3. Here you can see this reaction, half cell reaction Mn plus 2, and same reaction here. In this required reaction, Mn plus 2 to give Mn plus 3 plus electron, and E naught is equal to minus 1.51 volt. Here, my dear students, here electron is 1, here electron is 2. So, my dear students, you can multiply by this 2, and when you multiply by this 2 Mn plus 3 and 2 electron. And my dear students, when you calculate this solution, 2 electron is cancelled, and you can get the total reaction. What is the total reaction? Mn plus 2 plus twice Mn plus 2 to arrow gives twice Mn plus 3. My dear students, you can see here, and you can require these sections. My dear students, this is the half reaction, this is the half reaction. So, you can add this E naught, because you can get the EMF of the cell. So, my dear students, when you can add this reaction, E naught cell that equal to minus E naught C minus E naught A, and you can add this section to get these sections. So, don't put this formula direct, you can direct take this E naught minus 1.18 plus, because when you plus these both equation, then you can get this equation, and this equation is similar to this equation. So, minus 1.18 plus minus 1.51, and you can get the E naught of this section, that will go to minus 1.18 plus minus 1.51, and you can get the minus 2.69 volt. So, my dear students, question number 22, your answer is minus 2.69 2.69 volt. So, your answer is D. D is the correct option. Here minus 2.69 volt is present D. My dear friends, it is a no, reaction is not going to forward direction. Why? Because here E not present in negative. When negative sign is present, that will to negative. So, reaction not go to the forward direction. Reaction not go to the forward direction. So, my dear students, this is question number 22. Now, we can take the question number 23. Here, my dear students, in this question, the Gibbs free energy for the decomposition of Al2O3 at 500 degrees Celsius as follows. The potential difference needed for the electrolytic reductions of aluminum oxide is, here my dear students, we can see here formula is this one formula. You can use the formula of delta G barabar minus NFE cell. Here my dear students, E naught cell is given by the here E naught cell, you can calculate the E naught cell. Here delta G is given, but N is not given here, and you can calculate the N by this reaction. How? My dear students, you can see here 1 mole of Al2O3, 1 mole of Al2O3 need 6 mole of electrons, because my dear students, here you can see the 1 mole of Al2O3 needs 6 moles of electrons, because when Al plus 3 required 3 electrons to form Al aluminum solid, and twice Al plus 3, because here Al2O3 twice the aluminum is present, required 6 electrons to form twice Al. So, my dear students, 1 mole of Al2O3 requires 6 mole of electrons. So, here 2 by 3 mole of Al2O3 need how many electrons? That is 2 by 3 multiplied by the 6. 3 to the 6, it means 4 electrons. So, my dear students, these 4 electrons means N is equal to 4 is present in this reaction. So, here delta G is plus 960 kilojoule, and this kilojoule is converted to joule. So, my dear students, when it is converted to joule, 1, 2, 3, it is converted to joule minus N4 Friday 96,500, and you can calculate the E naught cell. Then E naught cell, E cell barabar 96,000, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 upon here 4 into 96,500 is divided, here minus sign is placed. So, my dear students, when you can divided this, then you can get the E naught minus 2.48 volt. Now, it is equal to 2.5 volt. So, my dear students, your answer is C at 2.5 volt. So, this is the answer. First of all, you can calculate the number of moles of electrons. Now, we can use this formula delta G is equal to minus NFE cell and put the values and get the answer. Here, my dear students, first of all, aluminum plus 3 required these 3 electrons to neutralize, but here twice Al plus twice Al, 2 mole of aluminum is present, so required 6 electrons, and 1 mole of Al2O3 required these 6 electrons. To 2 by 3 mole of Al2O3, how many electrons are required? And you can solve this question this way. Question number 23, answer is C.